What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
I'm pretty sure I have to do this quest.
I've always said that travel...
Yeah.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. Got it.
Whoops.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Here. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Reparo.
Perhaps the guilty lover thought it too accurate and flashed out.
Revelio.
I feel like that mythology check.
Revelio.
It is.
Well, fancy meeting you then.
Aren't you the side quest? No, you're not. You're what?
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place.
It is.
Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Dude, this could be a long walk. Oh, yes.
I was
should
glad
probably just go
Professor
get this.
Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I.
Might as
Thank
well.
you, by the way.
I can't. It's too far away. I see it, but I can't get to it.
The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Oh, yes.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look,
What's going on?
see for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence
Hold
the
on.
name.
Precisely.
Did I get it?
They
Yeah, I
think
got
it's
it,
too
okay.
dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Probably don't even have any, Oh yeah, that's my faction, isn't it? Yeah. I guess... Yeah, we don't have anything for that stuff, so...
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface.
God, 5
Loads to
years.
see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was.
Oh,
She's
the
not
lag
bad,
is gonna
but
begin.
She'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
God, this place is nuts for my computer.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
It's because it's a town. Go shopping. Such a beautiful small town too. It's actually bigger than you think though. It's pretty decent size.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village.
Oh yes.
I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Lots to do in this town. I guess we'll just go right here. And also keep out for papers. Keep a lookout for papers flying around, because there actually is a few. Because I think there's around like 4. But they might not appear until after you do like your first, you know, tutorial quest I'm doing right now. But there is a few pieces of paper though. I sometimes mistake the freaking white dove birds as a piece of paper.
Revelio.
Drives me nuts. Yeah, see, there's one of them right there, flying around outside. A piece of paper.
I'll be right with.
This guy, dude.
You. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new 5th year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
Swishy.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
This guy.
Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
It's weird
We'll find you something, not to worry.
how it's only the green box.
No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
The wand is weird looking.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Look how weird this wand looks. It's just so But yeah,
How intriguing.
there's so many different choices in this game. It's actually kind of cool. You can customize your wand. I think it's cool. I think I might go with a white one. Maybe. I don't know, it's kind of bland. I don't know. So many different ones.
How intriguing.
Let's just go with a white one. A white straight one. I don't really know if this makes any difference. Yeah, the unicorn. Yeah, let's just go with this. It's gonna be a weird wand, but whatever.
What do you think?
It's white. And it's gonna have handles anyways for fashion. Oh yeah.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again, if ever I can be of further assistance.
The color fading in this game is really odd.
Revelio.
Like, you'll notice it when I talk to people, sometimes there's like really vibrant colors on the characters, but then when it switches to the other character, the color fades and it's like almost black and gray. It's like, what the hell? It's very odd. The next one is the potion dude. I also need to find that piece of paper. Come here. Oh, and there's shops like these in the game, which are freaking awesome.
Revelio.
They're like little toy shops you could just fuck around in. They're super cool. There's so many of these shops. Just really cool stuff. Is that one of the money sacks?
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
Another piece of paper. I think that was it. Yeah. Oh, there's a piece of paper back there.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
So when he says, like, he reveals new recipes over time, on my streaming playthrough, I think, I found a alchemy potion spellbook, and I gave it to him, and he learned a new recipe for me to actually learn. And that's what he means by he reveals new ones. Like, I think he eventually reveals new ones by himself, but if you actually find a spell book, like an alchemy potion spell recipe book, and you give it to him, then he'll unlock it for you to learn it. So there's a lot of shit in this game you can actually earn as long as you're like willing to go out of your way to like, you know, search for things. And that goes for all vendors, the potion vendor, potentially the plant vendor for growing plants, and also
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another
I feel
time
like
if
there's
you're
one
in a
more
rush
vendor.
today.
Because the broom vendor and all of them are just vendors, they're not like, you know, they don't grow plants and stuff. All of these are upgrades. Sweet. Look at that. It's creepy. And we just got glasses. Nothing crazy yet. I can't wait. Got nothing, dude. Where's that piece of paper? What? Now to the herbalist dude, or whatever you want to call this guy.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
The seeds.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling
Dude, the
from
beard
it
on this
all.
guy, man.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dipney seeds?
Is there a reason why you have 4 or 5 different colors of
Let me
carrots back
guess.
there?
You're after something fresh.
It's kind of creepy.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Revelio.
Like, look at all these carrots, dude. That is awkward. There should be a piece of... Yeah, there he is. Yeah, there he is. Chop. Gotta collect them all, you know? Got the fast travel. And yes, you can go into pretty much almost every single house in this town. As you can see, they're all padlocked. But some of them are not padlocked. That's too far away. But yeah, you can pretty much go into like every house in this game. Which I think is really, really nice because it's a lot of freedom for players to like just roam around.
Revelio.
Okay, let's go to that one guy in town. I think there's actually one more person I have to go to. I think I have to go here. Because I think you have to go to all the vendors. The wand, the potion, the herbalist. And I think you have to go to that person, but I could be wrong. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, to go to the scrolls guy. That's what you... Duh. Gotta go to the scrolls, dude. I forgot, you don't go to the... That one lady out there, she's just for extra stuff. My bad. Love the music of this game. It almost sounds like Christmas music in this fucking town. It's so good.
Revelio.
Inquiring mind.
Dude, I honestly, like... I love the... Like, the level design. Like, the interior design of these houses and places. Like, they're just so well done. Like, it just feels homey. Like it feels realistic. It's very impressive. Nice. By the way, these staircases are secret. These don't unfold unless you talk to that book. And there is also stuff back here. If you were to use your thing, you know. And you don't unlock that until like pretty far in the game. Unless you just, I don't know.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want, when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
And all of
If you're
these
interested, feel free to take a look around
are for
at the
your
rest of
safe
my inventory.
house
Well,
kind of
that's
like
everything. Better go and find
thing
Sebastian.
that you get later in the game. And as you can see, they're very expensive. Where's the bar? What's up? You never know with this game, man. We have 33 minutes. We should be able to finish this. Hopefully.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Hey, big boy.
Draw it away from the buildings! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Levioso!
Ow! That was the wrong button.
What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done!
Just throw them all at him.
That's right, you lumbering lout!
He's faltering.
A few more hits should do the job.
You just got smacked.
Shot!
Ultimate ability. Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Oh, hello there.
Prepare. Yeah, good as
Go and see what he wants.
Gotta repair real quick.
one less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Revelio.
Grab this.
How nice to see you, my young...
Reparo. Revelio.
This candy shop is awkward.
Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
That's just so weird, man. That house is blocked.
Revelio.
This is the clothing store.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Okay.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
God, I wouldn't recommend buying any of that gear. Because you find gear throughout the game. What are we... Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend buying any of these.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy
Revelio.
items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop.
Now that we have like that, I think these are all, yeah, these are all dresses, besides that one. Don't have anything crazy for these. yeah, don't waste your money on the shop. Like, I'm not saying the gear's bad or good, but just don't waste your money on it. Because you kind of want your money for, like, potion recipes, plant recipes, you know, broom and shit later on. And like I said,
Assuming it isn't
you get gear all the time in the game
better,
anyways.
You might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Damn it. Where's the piece of paper? There's another one.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh. There's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. It is perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Okay.